I must bring him his parts. Welcome to Brine Flow, another fishing game, maybe the last one. Looked like a very strange game, and it still does. Bring someone their parts. I have no idea, but we're just gonna go fishing and see what happens, or how we even are meant to fish. Will it just break, or what? Oh, caught a very fine fish. Oh, and the mouse is inverted. Oh, I go on exit. Inverted mouse hurts me, though, on a spiritual level. So we're going fishing for someone? And for parts? Or we're making a fishman? Or a seaman? Maybe we're making a seaman. Seaman? Seaman? I'm not exactly sure. Maybe we should read the... Maybe we should read the game store page. I'm gonna do that. And of course, it's made by the same person, Blood Machine, who made another game I played. A Static End. Watch the world end around you, and you have 6 bullets. This is an interesting game. But Brine Flow. Fish him out and make him whole again. Left mouse button is fishing controls. Look around his mouse, eat, interact. I guess I'm just supposed to just keep catching fish. I guess. Changed progress mechanics. He says, I changed the game so you actually have to look where to catch the fish. It's based on the subtle environmental stuff and what kind of fish you can catch. I am far happier with this. Okay, then what? Okay, I have that version. Okay. So, environmental differences means what fish we'll get. So if we get a tug, we just spam the mouse click till we get the fish, but we gotta find different fish, I guess. I don't know. We'll just go with that, I guess. I'll see if I have to spam it or not, or if I'm supposed to hold it down. I think it's spam. Caught a hauntingly beautiful fish. Huh? Strange. Is there something in the distance? Oh, inverted mouse controls, though. Curses. It's a tiny tree. And what is over there on this other side of the, like, the water? I'm kind of curious about it, because it looks like either a raft or a big boat. I don't know. There we go. I don't know, just keep catching fish. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm meant to spam like this too. I'm just gonna keep doing regular fish. Oh, so that's why. Regular fish wasn't as hard to catch as the previous fish. I'm not even sure if I can lose fish. Although I do wish there was a sprint button. Ugh, the inverted mouse just hurts me the most, though. No slip and sliding. I'm not sure, like, they say an environmental difference, but I don't even notice any environmental difference. I don't know, whatever. We'll just try to catch everything. Reminds me of the snapping necks in Metal Gear Solid 1. Majestic. Oh. I wish there was, like, maybe a menu or something that told me how many fish or what kind of fish I'm looking for and, like, crossing them off, maybe. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep casting random places and keep catching random ass fish until I figure out what the fuck's going on and who the fuck am I rebuilding. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. A very fine fish. Okay, that's better than a regular fish. I've already caught, like, very exotic looking fishes, so I don't know, man. Hauntingly beautiful. I don't know if I think I already caught that one. But again, I don't know about this whole environmental difference. I'm catching a whole lot of fish. Unless there's like a church-looking building, I think, over there, if accurate. Maybe they'll tell me what it is I'm missing. Like, maybe there'll be a quest giver who'll be like, I need this still. Or the fish I do catch, maybe this guy will tell me. Who knows? We'll have to find out. Because we have to bring these fish clearly somewhere. Trash fish? Looks like a boat. Well, maybe trash boot will be important. Maybe we need to find 2 trash boots. I guess it wasn't a building. I have no idea. Oh well, I'm just gonna keep fishing, and I'll show what I catch, but otherwise, if it's just the same thing, I won't show it, I guess. If I even remember what I have caught or what I haven't caught. It's just weird, I don't know. I'm confused and I don't know what to say. I'm fishing for some ground fish now. Don't mind me. Yep, there we go. They've got 2 boots. I'm happy about that. A part of him. Oh, there we go. I found a part. I guess that's progress. But I still don't know who the fuck they're referring to. So, we have to find out where I'm meant to deliver, unless it's just simply keep... Oh, there's a place. Here we go. This'll be important. But finding a part is probably good. I don't know how many parts then are derived out of the exterior waters, unlike, say, here. We're supposed to keep fishing until we find all the parts? Majestic fish. No idea. And is it just I gather all the parts and then I construct them on the spot? Or do I bring them somewhere? Everywhere just looks... It looks barren. I don't know. Is this place only for majestic fish? Second time I caught majestic fish. Ah, there we go, part of him. Chest. And a cursed fish. That's different. I'm just only catching goddamn cursed fish now. Am I gonna catch anything else? Everything's cursed. It's like, honestly, the 3rd time I've caught a cursed fish. Alright, that's the 6th cursed fish I've caught. Is that just implying I've stopped catching all the fish that are different in this part? Maybe? Maybe. Perhaps. At least that would be a good sign if all the fish have been caught or all the parts in the area. Seriously, it's still catching cursed fish. Maybe it's true and I just need to move on. Maybe find another little pond, if one exists. There we go, another part. Excellent. So I was right. Perhaps, maybe I'll just keep fishing here until cursed fish show up, and as soon as that happens, then we move on again. Well, speak of the devil. That was quite literally right after I caught the part of him. Well, at least the game actually shows me signs. So the game doesn't tell you. It's like, oh hey, when you start catching cursed fish, fuck off. It's not like the game's gonna tell you that, but I'm glad to... And I'm hoping my theory at least is accurate. It's a nice place up here, like way up here. Like the little pond would be way over there, as you may or may not see. Traveled up this huge ass mountain. Oh, is there something here? Is this where I make them? Oh, it is. Well, I think that's where I put them. Looks like a snow angel. Otherwise, we'll go fishing over here. Very, very tall cliff, but one of the parts, I would argue, should be here. At least we know where we're going afterwards. There we go, part of him, the head. Excellent. Now we're just missing, I think, 2 arms, maybe. Also, did the clouds get a little more red, or was it just me when I caught his head? I think I got the 2 legs, the torso, the head. I don't know if I got one of the arms or not. I can't remember. Cursed fish. Good. Time to leave. That and this tree doesn't look natural. It's all white. The leaves and branches just are pure white. It's not a birch tree or anything. It's a very odd tree, and I don't trust it. There we go. Finally, another part. I think it's just one more. Hopefully I'm not wrong, because I don't want to have to travel up all the way up on that goddamn mountain one more time, because I swear I didn't get the other arm. But the fact that I could be wrong annoys me, because memory is kind of shitty. Oh, this is the boat I came in, I think. That is one tiny, tiny boat. Let's go fishing here. There we go. Don't think I fished here. Unless it was too close to the arm, and it'll just be a cursed fish. We'll have to find out. Yep, too close. Okay. I will say, though, general feedback, instead of just doing it at the end, is the game is interesting. It's PlayStation 1 visual. It's a bizarre theme, but it's kind of boring, in the essence that we're just left to fish. Like, if you're in the mood for casual fishing and mystery, it'll be for you. But for me, it's like, in my perspective, I'm trying to play the game to beat the game. And my goal is catching parts of a person on this semi-small island. It's repetitive. So I'm not sure how one can find this fun, like say in comparison to the other games I've played, where Erdorf's example, it was with a plot of, well, your wife sending you out to get some fish, and then things are sort of getting weirder and weirder. And this, it's just, you're repetitively, I've been playing almost for 30 minutes, and you have to think of it in the perspective of, I just finished Fishing Vacation, and I finished Erdorf's game, and one other fishing game? I can't remember if I've played 3 now, or if this is the 3rd itself. But in perspective of this, I've been playing it for 30 minutes, and I'm just like, okay, so I'm looking for all the parts. Nothing interesting has happened. I've just been fishing non-stop for 30 fucking minutes, finding various fish that have absolutely nothing special to them. Because I'm looking for parts of a person, and then finding the place of where to put it, although we did find that eventually. But you're just basically fishing non-stop. Mostly everything that you get RNG-wise is just useless, unless it's a part of the person. So, I don't know, it's kind of repetitive and pointless. Like, the actions we're doing are mostly asinine. Well, you could say the same thing with the Fishing Vacation. Like, all the fish I caught was pointless to get any of the endings. And this, though, I don't know. So with the one guy for the Fishing Vacation that I just finished, at least all the fish had interesting art. Now it remains only to reassemble him. There we go. And yeah, everything is definitely getting more red. Okay, we finally hit the climax, as I was complaining. And trying to open a cereal box for some snacks, to eat snacks in between my skippings. All the trees are normal, but the one up there is not normal. What is its deal? I don't know. What will happen after we make them? Hopefully it'll be worth the 30 minutes of non-stop fucking fishing. If the fishing was interesting, or if there was changes in tension, or something interesting while fishing, but instead it was just fishing. for 30 minutes. Nothing changed. The island was the island. The ambience was the ambience. The sky got a little worse, but that's just it. So in terms of the game and its theme, it could have been done better, because as I'm complaining, it's repetitive fishing on a large island. I don't have a sprint function. I have to walk across the island entirely like this, which wastes my goddamn time. If the whole point is fishing, then at least give me the ability to go around the island, because the fish is like, it's like fish on a clock, except there's let's see, 2 legs, 2 arms, a head, and a torso. So 6. So it's like there's a fish, there's a head there, there's a body part here, there's a body part over there, body part in the lake, body part over there, body part over there, body part over there, sort of thing. It's tedious. It's placed deliberately to delay the time that it takes to beat a game. I don't know. It's weird choices. It's a weird development choice. I don't know. Because you could have done it more efficiently or more entertaining, but it was done in a way where it's like, hey, check out every vista of this island, even though it's just polygonal and kind of dull. It's PlayStation 1 visuals, don't get me wrong, but it's the same biome, basically, is what I'm saying. The same old fishing, same biome. The environments didn't change, unlike what they said in the update, which is like what I literally read here. Changed progress mechanics, where they said you actually have to look where to catch fish. It's based on the subtle environmental stuff and on what kind of fish you can catch. And he's happy with that. It's just literally going on every little section of the island. There's a giant brick there, that's there, a giant brick over there, a giant brick there, a giant brick over here, and what looks like either a giant boat or an island with a big house on it, or something like that. We can't get over there, but it's just an environmental little difference of, I guess, where if you're looking in that direction is one of the unique fish. But again, it's just repetitive and it's sort of asinine. But yeah, I've complained enough, so I get it out of the way so I don't have to do it at the ending. Let's rebuild the person and hope all this repetitive fishing was, I don't know, worth it. And who are we creating? How would I build him? It goes here, right? Oh, is E? Oh, here we go. Yeah, in this mouse camera. Oh, this camera. Please stop. Hello. No, that wasn't worth it. That was absolutely not worth it. Is that a belt-buckled corpse in the water? My corpse? So now the dude is built and sitting on the island after killing me? It's some weird, probably non-royalty free song that's been warped so it doesn't hit demonetization, maybe? Let's hope. Oh, and then it closes. Okay. Brine Flow. It doesn't explain what it's about. It just says fish him out and make him whole again. But who is it? Is it part of the like Cthulhu universe? Is it part of any mythos? Or it's just a randomly made sort of looking, I don't know, like not android. Sort of reminds me of that shitty horror movie that's supposed to be like the prequel to the Alien series. I can't remember the name of it. I just remember it was complete garbage. Or it was like a spiritual successor or predecessor or something like that. Let's see other people's comments. A post-apocalyptic Raiden. What? I'll see if the developer maybe explains. person wrote, "I liked the game, but I expected something more to happen after reaching the goal than a sudden end." They replied, "Oh, does the cutscene not play?" He says, "It does, but I expected some more to happen after the creature was reassembled, or at least some explanation what the creature is. Some friend of the protagonist, it seems?" He says, "A little bit of the animation is broken, for which would be at least add a little bit of background?" What? The player character is supposed to kneel, but that's it. Oh. And then someone complaining about the y-axis inversion. Okay, so that was just it. That's... Yeah, there should be more. Lore, at least. Like, shit scattered on the island that explains things. Anything could have been added. I'm not sure how long they developed the game, but I would presume that any kind... Like, let's say obelisks are scattered all around the island. Let's think, like, beast machines or beast wars, where there's just, like, data and information on the world they're on that would explain the world, why it is the way it is, what it is he's rebuilding, why his parts are scattered, any kind of lore, but there's just none. It's a lot of lost opportunity of something so otherwise repetitive, and nothing to balance or separate fishing from just fishing. Like normally it's like, say, in, what is it? In normal games where it's like sort of action, exploration, and then I guess it would be like more of like a sort of the Uncharted franchise, like third-person shooter. There's exploration, there's puzzle, then there's action, and you space them out just right so you don't get tired of one or the other. That should be game development 101 for me, for everyone. So to have a person that just does one thing non-stop, it just means there's zero balance, so it's just not good, really. You need to have balance. Some lore, mixed with some fishing, mixed with some mystery, mixed with some action. It shouldn't be hard to balance. It should not. All you have to do is add obelisk and read it, and then you'd be like, huh, okay, well I read this obelisk for 2 minutes. Let's go fishing again. And then something weird happens, or the island changes, or a little cutscene happens that doesn't take a lot of effort. And then you go back to fishing. But it was just fish, then fish, then fish, then fish, then fish. Then a very small, convoluted, non-explainable cutscene of the dude waking up and presumably we're dead. So yeah. You guys will know what I'm talking about. Anyways, let's just leave it here. I hope you enjoyed anyways for fishing and mystery and PlayStation 1 aesthetics. If you did enjoy, please leave a like, comment, hit that subscribe button, become a subscriber, hit the notification down below for updates on my videos. Thank you for watching. Until the next time.